Most of the surface of our planet is ocean, and it makes our planet a living planet. If we don't understand our oceans, then we have a very incomplete picture of the nature of our world. Here we study the oceans and teach about the oceans.
What I love about the Sea Lab and about the classes that we teach down here is that not only is it a benefit, it's expected that we're going to be taking our students in the field, that we're going to have them doing this active research, pulling the cores up, that they're going to be the ones describing it, that we get to kind of step back and let them lead the research that they're interested in doing.
Definitely the ability of holding it and just being able to look at it and really just touch everything that you can, fin rays and even in hurricanes with tree coring. You really get to understand what's going on, and you take out the cores and look at it, and it connects the material that you learn in the book so much better.
Yeah. Wow. It's a beautiful tree.
This has been just an incredible experience. I am so grateful to have had the opportunity to come here. It showed me what's possible and all of the different areas there are in the marine science field.
One of the great things about the lab is we have these different aspects of the lab where we have our K through 12 education and we go all the way up into undergraduate and graduate. That kind of inspires this newer generation of scientists to move forward in wanting to do this, and they come back and they do all the college programs and eventually sometimes even into graduate programs as well. And they branch off into various other aspects too. So not just the research side of things, but they can also go into education as well, or even just the times I've been out in public and people have seen my shirt go, hey, I remember going to the Sea Lab when I was a kid and it was the most amazing experience of my life. And so there's kind of this cycle of the lab kind of bringing students back over and over again and bringing them up into the world of marine science.
So I'm a lifelong resident of Mobile and spent just about every weekend fishing with my father out in the Gulf or up in Mobile Bay. The things that I saw when I was a child out on the boat versus what I see today are totally different. When we would go bottom fishing for snapper, I could barely get my bait through the water because the sheephead were so heavily populated that they would steal it every time I put my line in the water. That's not the way it is today. And that inspires the question as to why. The Dauphin Island Sea Lab answers these questions and does research every day to make sure that our marine environment is protected so that our children and our grandchildren all have access to the same clean and safe marine environment that we have access to today and that I got to play in as a child. For this reason, I'm very excited and happy to support the Sea Lab and really hope that you will too.